Hey all, how are you? Um, Kind of a sad day up at the job site. It's Tuesday, June 18th. Steph died. My builder. Well, he was really the project manager. He was the one coordinating this whole project with the municipality and all of that shit. And I mean, as you know, we were kind of right in the middle of this whole permitting crap, and he had a sudden cardiac arrest and died in his sleep. That was actually Saturday, and it's Tuesday now, so we're getting past it. I think his funeral's tomorrow. I haven't heard from his wife. She's obviously pretty stressed, as you can imagine. But the project is continuing. Let me swing the video around so I can show you a few people. So there's Daniel on the left in the blue shirt, and Roberto, who had been our builder before. Daniel and I have been friends since I moved to Costa Rica, and Roberto is going to be his uncle-in-law basically when Daniel ever gets around to marrying Hillary. But we're going to continue. We're going to keep moving forward. Roberto talked to the municipality about moving forward without having all the permitting done for the cabinas, and the fact that we have the permitting done for the main house, they're just going to let us move forward with it. So we're going to do our best to just try and start on this project here. But we did also decide to make some changes as we were sitting here looking at the hola amigos. As we're sitting here looking at these, what would you call them? Let's call them canvases, templates. I mean, okay, we've got these spaces here to work with. Trying to do circular cabinas was really going to cause us to lose a lot of space. So we're still going to do a really cool circular design, but it's going to be above. What we're going to do, so as you come in here, let me back up so you can see. So there's the driveway cutout. So you'll come in, and each one of these is going to be raised. So there are going to be columns, 4 or several columns in here. So you'll have a part underneath the house to park your car, keep a motorcycle or whatever, and then we'll still do. So as we come in here, this will all be covered. So this is all going to be covered in here. I mean, it does rain pretty hard, so having covered parking is going to be really nice. And then we'll still be able to do a pool in here, but it's going to be protected by the floor above. So we'll put in stairs somewhere. We're kind of going to have to redesign some of this, but the stairs will go up, up somewhere like this, and then there will be an upper floor here. So the pool will be down here, and then there'll be, you'll come up those stairs to a deck, looking out that way, and then there'll be a big sliding glass door that you'll open that'll get you in, and then the entire space is just going to be one big studio. But now suddenly we'll be able to take advantage of that view, whereas before, with there being a wall right there where you see the curb coming up, people in these cabinas would never be able to take advantage of that view. But now that we're going up, even though we'll still have a wall there, they'll be able to see over it. So I'm actually really excited about this new direction we're going. I'm really sad that I'm not doing it with Steph, and we had our own vision, but I guess now it's time to kind of create a new vision. We are definitely slamming the brakes on all the rest of that retaining wall nonsense. And there are some things that Steph was doing that Roberto didn't quite agree with, didn't think it was the right way to proceed. And we still have a lot more wall to go once we get to phase 2. But let's get phase 1 done first, right? Let's get these cabinas built. Roberto's very confident in how quickly he can have them done too. So I think we're going to start hitting the gas here pretty soon on this and really start building these up. I'm pretty excited about this new idea of going up, and I mean, it's just going to create more living space and not feel so crowded with the pool down below. And then you'll have parking kind of over on the far side, but then the rest of this will still be kind of open for anything else that that we decide to do down here. So that's the plan. Crazy how things change on the fly. All the work that we've done up to this point, Roberto's like, screw that. We don't need designs from architects, and we can do this. I mean, he's been a builder for a long time, so I'm trusting him. I shouldn't say screw that, but he's got ways of doing this that are going to be far more efficient than I think the direction we were going with Steph. I'm over here because we're definitely going to be talking about doing this this deck too. You know, he doesn't seem to think that the deck is going to be terribly difficult. And as we start over here and we're putting in posts and pylons and stuff, we might be thinking about that over here. It's really going to have to do with budget, because they're very aware of the fact that I really want to get these things generating income as soon as possible. So let's at least get a couple things finished and ready to go, and then we can start picking on the other projects. I mean, doing the deck over here is far from high priority. Well, I say that, but at the same time, if we built this deck properly and you put a couple, you know, legitimately nice glamping tents out here, based on comparisons in the area, you can rent those suckers for $150, $200 a night during the peak season. So anyway, life moves on. It's really a shame that it's doing so without Steph on this planet. The world is a little bit of a sadder place without him. But you know, that's the way life goes. We try and enjoy every day because tomorrow's no guarantee, right? So, but boy, it does make you appreciate things. You know, I called my mom and my dad and told them both how much I loved them. You know, being here in Costa Rica can be kind of hard sometimes, being as far away from my parents as I am. You know, they're both over 80 now, but they're kicking ass. I mean, they're both really doing great. They're both living their best lives, being incredible inspirations to me, and they're so supportive of all this shit. You know, I think I told you guys I had to borrow money, and that was from the bank of Dad. And you know, I borrowed money from him before, and I'll pay him back. I paid him back before. But it was just going to be a whole lot easier than trying to go to a bank and borrow money to bring to Costa Rica. I probably could have pulled it off. I can pull off anything. But you know, we're going with the bank of Dad. So, but yeah, they've been amazing. And so, anyway, I don't even remember where I was going. I guess it was appreciate life, hug the ones that you love, that you're close to, and onward forward. It's all we can do. You know, we take these moments with, you know, humility, and do the best we can with them. You know, life has to go on. So, oops, I'm falling out of frame there, aren't I? All right, guys. Well, hopefully there will be more to see here for you in the not too distant future. I think these guys are actually even going to start digging the holes for the pylons here. Well, the engineer's going to come out tomorrow and we'll talk it all out. But onward forward, here we go.